special guests with me today. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys introduce yourselves. You guys are from the Veterans Patriots Coalition. Is that the correct term?
Wayne County Veterans
Wayne
and
County.
Patriots Coalition.
So go ahead and we'll start with you. Introduce yourself.
My name's Brian Volk. I serve on the Military Order of the Purple Heart board here in in Wayne County, and I'm also an officer with the Veterans and Patriots Coalition, the Wayne County Veterans and Patriots Coalition.
Awesome.
I retired from the military in 2010, and I've just been involved in various things around the county since then.
Great. How about you?
Oh, and I'm Sylvania Wilkerson. I'm with the coalition, but I'm also, the coalition is made up of different organizations with the civilians, and I'm with the Military Order of the Purple Heart as that part of the coalition.
Great. So we are here talking about the Purple Heart Banquet here in Wayne County that's coming up first weekend in August.
August 3rd.
August 3rd.
Saturday night. So go ahead and make your plans now to attend. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. It is a great event. One of the really cool things that I want to start this interview with is Wayne County was the second city and or county in North Carolina to have a banquet that honored Purple Heart recipients.
Yes.
Yes.
Which is just crazy to me.
Yep. Right behind Wake Forest. They were the first community to start this, and we fell in right behind them.
And now, how many years has this been going on in Wayne County?
This is our eighth.
Eighth year.
Eighth year,
Yep.
wow. And I know that there's a lot of work, a lot of fundraising that goes into all this. Outside of the Purple Heart Banquet, let's go ahead and start there. What does the coalition do outside of the Purple Heart Banquet?
You want to start that one?
Well, the coalition is made up of the organization. What we do the Veterans Day Parade. We do the Purple Heart Dinner, and a couple more now I'm running.
Our next big one will be the Wayne County Veterans and Patriots, the Veterans Stand Down, Homeless Stand Down. It's in October, but I can't tell you exactly the day. There'll probably be some information on the county webpage.
Yeah.
But that's a good opportunity for what we like to do there is to tell at the event center. And gosh, I can't remember. We probably processed 50, 60 people last year through there. And with the cold coming on, we get some donations out of the Defense Reutilization and Marketing Office down at Fayetteville. And basically we're just preparing these homeless veterans not only with stuff to make it through the winter, but what we like to do is give them resources to make it, to try and not be the homeless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so that's a great opportunity there for people to come out and help. And then we'll go into the Veterans Day Parade, which is always a big deal here in Wayne County.
Absolutely. This is the 8th banquet, and it's interesting to see how this banquet has grown. I'm going to run through the list here. In 2012, it was at the Walnut Creek Country Club. There were 45 recipients. Now we fast forward to this year. There are 63 Purple Heart recipients, 13 Gold Star families, 21 past military deceased recipients. So it's cool to see. I mean, it's got to be cool for you guys to see that growth, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the growth is a positive thing, and what's amazing is we have all this technology and TV like we have today, and the media and all that to spread this word. But every year it seems like we pick up 3 or 4 more people, or I think even this year we've probably picked up more than that. But you think, well, this is a pretty small community. Word shouldn't be that hard to get out. But
It still is.
word is every once in a while. And we work with the Veterans Service Office downtown with a sign there. Oh, well, what about this banquet you have here?
Yeah.
So we'll get a registrant from that. And the growth of it has been positive.
Now, talk about a little bit about, the whole purpose of this event is, of course, to honor the Purple Heart families. And now, because I think most people know what a Purple Heart is, tell me what a Gold Star family is.
So a Gold Star family is somebody who has lost a member of their family in combat.
Okay. So we've got Purple Heart recipients and their families, but then also the families of those who have been lost that are going to be honored.
Right.
And then there are those who had a member to die who received a Purple Heart, but they are deceased, and we honor them. That's a separate group.
Okay,
also.
Tickets are still available.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and give the information. We'll, of course, hit this again. You can give Bill Graham a call, and we'll have all that information at the bottom of the screen there. You can also send him an email. Sponsorships also still available. And you guys, of course, it says here $100 to $5,000. You'll take any bit you can get, right?
That's right.
Yes.
Any bit in this goes a long way. I mean, it takes a good deal to put this on. It is for those who have not been there before, this is a banquet that is a plated banquet. You sit at a formal table. The meal is given to you at your table, and the food is good quality. It's a catered food, and really a professional setup. And of course, that being at the Maxwell Center is a grand event in and of itself. So
they could serve sandwiches at this event, and it would still be a great event just because of the
Right.
reason, the meaning of the event. But you're right, the having the flame cater it is always an added bonus. But it really is a great event. It's not just for military families too. That's what we want to tell
Right.
people. It's open to the public.
Yep.
You can come and give honor to these recipients. So yes, as you mentioned, it is going to be at the Maxwell Center. It's of course sponsored by the Wayne County Veterans and Patriots Coalition. Pop quiz. Does anyone know when the Veterans Council started?
1975.
75. Good job. So the group has been around for a while. Been doing this Purple Heart Banquet for many years now. It is a great event. How much are tickets for people who are interested in coming?
$30 a ticket.
Okay.
And those can be purchased right up to the night of the event.
Oh, great.
And when you call Bill Graham there at that contact information you guys will post, that will get you right straight to the person who's managing all that stuff.
That's perfect. Guys, how has the planning been this year? What does it mean to be a part of that planning team to put this event on every year?
Well, it gets to be each year. Like now, we're meeting weekly, but the last 3 weeks we've met weekly. But up till now, we've met monthly. We would meet once a month and start trying to get the funding together and laying out everything that we plan to do on the night of the meeting, of the dinner itself. And it's going quite well. Just the fundraising is, getting sponsors is not as easy as it may seem because everybody is, they're stretched too. We understand that.
Yeah.
But we're trying to do this. This is the opportunity to bring together all of the people there and the Purple Heart recipients. This is one time that you have all of the recipients are in one room. You have together a group of people that were all combat wounded veterans. And I even get a little tired up sometime when I look around the room, realizing that all of these guys were guys out there on the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
And not only did they face the enemy got a lick in on them.
Yeah. And it is kind of neat because it's all walks of life that are at this event, and but all share that similar bond. I also have to mention that we hadn't talked about, there's great entertainment at this event.
Right.
Yes.
There's going to be performing acts that are going to be there. And then also always a great speaker, multiple speakers, but great keynote speaker is going to be there. And so it really is a great event. Of course, all the Gold Star families, the Purple Heart recipients, their families will be honored with an entry into the event. So that's always a really cool part of the event for me anyways. So yeah, anything else that I left out we need to talk about?
Well, for a potential sponsor, it's important to note that the Wayne County Veterans and Patriots Coalition is a 501c3. Our tax ID is readily available when you make that contribution. And all of our proceeds, it's not like given to a national organization. All of our proceeds stay right here in Wayne County and benefit the veterans here in our immediate area.
That's a really good point. There's not the high overhead that you have with those
Right.
national organizations.
We have nobody getting paid
there's
on
no
our
payroll.
organization.
There's no payroll.
It's all volunteers, so that's a really good point to mention that all that money staying in Wayne County going to a
Right.
great cause.
And we're also open to, the coalition is made up of civilians and military service organizations.
Absolutely.
And we're open. We meet the fourth Thursday
Fourth Thursday.
fourth
of each
Thursday
month.
of each month at 5 o'clock at the Veteran Service Center. And it's open to the public, anybody that want to walk in and become a part of the coalition itself. They're
You're just trying to retire.
welcome.
That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to drum up
Yes.
people to come take your spot. No, I'm kidding. That is a great point to mention, though. You guys, I'm sure, can always use the help with planning this stuff. So.
Yes.
And it's pretty rewarding. I mean, you know,
yeah.
especially for somebody to come in. We've had a few new people that have come in the past couple of years. And when you're, my son helped a lot 2 years ago with the Veterans Day Parade. And when he basically just took the clipboard from me and was coordinating 125 vehicles or whatever it was, you know, to get you down Center Street past the reviewing stand. But understand that was just what he was, you know, you don't have to take that role if you want to come in and be a volunteer. It just takes a lot of footwork to get this done, and we're thankful for anybody that wants to come and help us out to give back to the community and our veterans and their families.
It's a great cause for sure. It's going to be another great event this year. I know it. So we hope that everybody goes ahead, gets a ticket, comes out to the Purple Heart Banquet. It's going to be at the Maxwell Center. You get food. It's a great event, and it's all for more importantly, it's all for a great cause. And that's what we like. Sponsorships are still available as well, so you can contact the coalition there if you're interested. And of course, it is a nonprofit, so it's tax deductible and all that fun stuff.
Yep.
Guys, anything else we need to talk about today?
I guess the other thing is, if you're a Purple Heart recipient and you're watching this program and you don't know anything about this, please reach
Pick up
out
the
to
phone
Bill
now.
Graham because we would love to honor you at the banquet.
That's a great point.
It's, you know, it's never too late to pick up that phone and go, you know, even if you can't make it this year, you've got a previous obligation, we'll put you on the roll call for next year and give you a call a couple of months out and coordinate your visit and be glad to come and honor you at this banquet.
That's a really good point. And we'll get that information out as well. So yes, if you are a Purple Heart recipient and this is your first time hearing about this event, pick up the phone right now and call Bill. Well, guys, thank you so much for stopping by today. We're looking forward to the Purple Heart Banquet. We hope to see you there at the Maxwell Center for the Purple Heart Banquet for 2019.